Fun facts about every top 100 Geometry Dash player. I have never reacted to a Zeronium video before, but everybody in my chat is always like, oh, Zeronium's my senpai. I love Zeronium. Oh boy, oh boy. They don't actually say that, but people love Zeronium. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, here's a fun fact about every player on the top 100 as of April 18th, 2024. This video concept was bugged.
Okay, so this is a little dated. I'm watching this in 2026, but I'm guessing that most top 100 Geometry Dash players are pretty static, no?
From another content creator named Aaron, where they did one on the OSU top 100, and I thought it'd be a fun idea to bring to the GD community as well. Be sure to
There's a bit of rumble to his mic. Sorry, I don't want to immediately be a Zeronium hater, but there's a bit of rumble, no?
check out the original video, and let's just get into this one. Servax. He has only had 2 list demons as new hardest.
I do not know
From Arctic
Servax.
Breaker to the Golden, and then from the Golden to Acheron. Yerpa. He fluked Arctic Lights from 52%.
Oh, okay, so this is going to be a very fast-paced video. It's his voice? I think it's his mic.
That's all he had to say. Skay. He self-proclaimed
I think his voice has a bit of those lower frequencies. I think they need to be rolled off in the processing.
claims to have some of the best reactions in GD. What do you think?
I beat Oblivion! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Sid
How hard is Oblivion? Was that an overreaction? No.
played with and broke nearly every single button on their G502 while playing top ones in 2018 and 2019, including the scroll wheel. He later got nominated for
Same
Best Player
mouse.
in 2020 and ended up beating the entire top 10 in early 2021.
Who am I kidding? Like, subscribe.
And recently, during a GD
This is such a high effort video. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that with 100 people in like less than 14 minutes, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, let's let it roll. Let's let it roll.
World Tournament race, he ended up beating the Golden 3 times in a row. Sid also sent me the most messages while making this video, so
Wait, King Samlot's beaten the Golden? I didn't realize King Samlot was like actually good at Geometry Dash. Sorry, I just know that like King Samlot's like a big streamer and creator. He's like really good at the game. No, he hasn't. Oh, did I mishear that? It's just a joke.
Adrian. He holds the world record for the 100% speedrun in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and he actually got 2 new world records while I was making this video. Skycrab. He picked up Minecraft speedrunning in February 2020 and just recently achieved the #2 run in the most competitive random seed category, being random seed glitchless any percent in 1.16 plus. This is also the same category you might have heard former GD creator Xylonox get a world record in a little over a year ago, which
Y'all get into Minecraft speedrunning? Dude, ball knowers know. This is cool.
kind of blew up. Are you seeing a common trend in GD players' interest outside of the game yet? Blazer Wolf. This guy destroyed his keyboard.
Speed running and all. I think this makes sense because a lot of games that I've played as well are just like people like to get very mechanically good at hard games. It's just fun. So like it makes sense that if you're ever bored, or if you ever just want to get like a different gameplay flow, like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to play a different game, but like you still want to excel at it, right?
Playing Asterios, but still gave it a 9 out of 10 enjoyment. He also had his cat kill him at 71% on a list demon by falling off his computer. Diamond
Like
Squad.
that's part of why I fell in love with Geometry Dash so fast was I was already a speedrunner. I would argue and posit that a lot of Geometry Dash's core gameplay and the progression to it's like a Venn diagram with speedrunning. It's very similar to speedrunning. That's why I say if you like Geometry Dash and you've never done it before, try speedrunning a game. It's like it feels the same way. The way you have to develop different splits and segments and like learn them. It's very similar. It's very fun.
Splash. Diamond Splash has never been stung by a bee and is currently the lowest top 100 player that used to be
I've never been stung by a bee. Have you, chat?
#1. DT Dom. DT Dom is 9 years old and looks like this. Proud Giraffe. This guy loves the movie The Dark Knight. It's been his favorite movie by far since his dad showed it to him when he was a kid. Paliermu. This guy once accidentally bought 100 euros worth of V-Bucks on his PS4 while playing Super Mario Odyssey on his PC. He usually watches YouTube on his PS4 before bed, and for some reason one night, while the TV was turned off, it had switched from YouTube over to Fortnite, opened the store, and selected the highest amount of V-Bucks, and managed to select the only form of payment that didn't require confirmation. He had no idea this was happening. Brian the Burger.
So are some of these facts fake? Are some of these tongue-in-cheek? I can't tell because Zeronium's delivery is so deadpan. I suddenly realize why chatters are so confused by how I am. I've had the same thing said about me, and now I'm saying about Zeronium.
Brian the Burger has never eaten Nutella. Dane. All the joints in his arms from shoulder to
Is he making these up? I can't
Does
tell.
crack very easily, making him the easiest player in the top 100 to snap in half. Vane, he has the second place.
Okay, so did he reach out to the players and they told him this?
Any percent time on Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and holds the current
Okay, so he DM'd everyone and some of them didn't take it seriously. Okay, thank you.
world record for the all characters
Thank
category in the same game. Additionally, he's the only player in the top.
Wait, just check. Wait, was this posted on April 1st? If Gullible was written on the ceiling, y'all would tell me, right?
100 to have an extreme demon named after him. And this is their cat, named Food. Letox. Letox is the reason this guy is in the level I'm a phone, because of a joke between them and their friends of a YouTuber who marked their childhood,
Minecraft.
as well as many others in France. His name is Stefano. Manu. He accidentally crushed his balls with his thighs when he beat Arctic Lights and Bloodlust. Vagit. He's been playing GD since 2014 and hasn't been able to play very consistently due to having strict parents. However, ever since they started using the FPS bypass, they were able to quickly start gaining lots of skill, eventually beating Slaughterhouse
Why does it say Gullible on your wall? Nice try.
in 2023. Recently though, he's retired from playing the game, taking the GD videos off of his channel and requesting record removal on Pointer Grade. Nickname. Nickname is also a creator, and they recently got their first solo rate with this platformer easy demon called Tech City. Crimson King 22. He plays a game on Roblox many of you might know called Juke's Towers of Hell. His hardest completed tower is the Tower of Alien Radiance, which is currently ranked at the 96th as of writing the script. Enswish. Enswish likes drinking raw hot sauce as a midnight snack. They were also the first person to complete the entire top 75. Z Gabriel. He first discovered GD when he was 12 because he
Dude, chat, I know I've said this before. Do you think I could beat the whole top 75? I feel like that's aura.
climbed up onto the roof of his elementary school and jumped off, causing him to almost break his ankle, which forced him to stay home for 2 weeks. It's funny how a couple weeks being stuck at home could lead to
I've never broken a bone in my body. I don't think that that's a good claim to fame. I think, again, that goes to what we were talking about at the start of stream. I think it's just because I've lived a cautious life.
hundreds of hours in a $4 game. Series. He made the most infamous part of the well-known Extreme Demon Idols,
My alarm just went off. Chat, can you remind me to go to live in 10 minutes? Thank you.
making the majority of the gameplay and all of the decoration of the duel. Franzi. Franzi used to put tape on the side of their monitor because you could see the reflection of their face on it when they recorded. They also started off mostly as a challenges grinder back in 2020 before making the transition into Extreme Demons. Toka. He can juggle up to 7 balls. TR Solus. They do speedruns of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, currently having a PB just under 90 seconds, which lands them top 200 worldwide. They also have lived in 5 different states over the course of their life. Technical.
Is that a fun fact? I feel like I've lived in. I look for the quality of this react to still stay good. I can't stop and think about every state I've lived in. I've lived in like over 5 states, bro.
Top of being a
Granted, I'm unk. So like the longer you live, the likelihood of you living in more states probably goes up.
former #1 player, Technical has 11 world records in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. He also recently beat
I've heard
Rainbow
of
twice
Technical
on the same day and went viral for something interesting being in his link. Cringy Dylan. He learned Portuguese before
What was in his link?
English despite being born in New York. This is because his parents and most of his family are from Brazil. He also has a Brazilian citizenship and represents the country in Pointer Crate as well. DNM. He's one of the oldest players in the top 100.
Okay,
being
never
born in
mind, never mind, never
2001.
mind.
He's also served in
Never
the South
mind, never
Korean
mind, never
Army.
mind.
Swooker.
I don't wanna
He peaked
know,
at
I don't wanna
ranking
know.
284 in Valorant in the Latin America region in mid-2023, which would have put him roughly within the top 0.04% of players globally. Quattro C.
That just made me so nervous.
Used to be extremely bad at GD, spending months and tens of hours on the first level of GD World. Z Thunder. His water bottle caused him to die at the last click of Quayo. I still don't know how to say that level's name. Zoilum. He supposedly has 2 alt accounts
It
on
fell?
Pointer Crate that are in the top 300. Good luck to the demon list on this one. I can't confirm. Fusion. He is ambidextrous. Ravez. Half of his Discord gifts are of cats. M has beaten Sigma
Aw.
on 60Hz, which is currently ranked the 4th hardest level ever beaten on 60Hz.
Chat, I like cats. Thoughts?
Tenno. Tenno wants everyone to know that he is most definitely straight. He also has 3 rated mega collabs. Zoe. She has been to all 50 states in the United
That's a very interesting fun fact. I'm definitely straight.
States and their respective capitals. Vikings. Vikings plays both varsity basketball and golf for his school. Simus. Simus is the most patient player in the top 100. He can literally stand doing nothing for hours on end. Also, his biggest crush is a woman who does ASMR hair drying, and he can stare at her for hours, watching her dry her hair. Breakcore.
Dude, you could not pry that information from my cold corpse. What?
Stand doing nothing for hours on end. Also, and the respect patient player in the top 100. He can literally stand doing nothing for hours on end. Also, his biggest crush is a woman who does ASMR hair drying, and he can stare at her for hours, watching her dry her hair. Breakcore. Relating to his name, he makes music, but rarely
Is that a joke?
breakcore. Here's a bit of one of his songs.
Bro, if that's genuine, I think you need to go out. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater. I think you need to get outside, man.
Denny. He initially pirated GD when he first got the game, but don't worry, he's a law-abiding citizen these days. Miguel. He can only play GD on the weekends and has no idea how he got good. Jesse Gaming. He has another YouTube channel that he started way before he started playing GD, filled with a variety of content in depth.
Get outside and meet her is crazy.
TJ. When he was in a spelling bee in 5th grade, he got eliminated even though he never spelled anything wrong. He got eliminated because he capitalized the word Earth, which for some reason wasn't acceptable. Dice. At one point in 2000.
Is Earth not capitalized? What?
2021, Dice was the only person to have the entire top 10 completed, but was not even given a nomination for best player that year.
Oh, maybe the usage of it, like if he had asked for the etymology, they would have told him like, no, we're talking about he put his fingers into the earth below him. Like, you know, like Earth the name versus Earth the thing.
Yes. On top of having the lowest amount of list records in the entire top 100,
get
they can
tracked.
fold their tongue
Exactly.
like this. And likes playing with the kendama. Dushit beat the all-mirrored extreme demon the Hellnuts by pointing his monitor at a mirror so it would appear normal, and he got a record on the list doing this. Our Shadow. This guy has an old channel from when he was younger with some...
Why have I heard of Our Shadow before? Were they in a video we watched?
Interesting reactions. Modlini. He theorizes he might be the only black player in the top 100. I can't confirm this because I didn't ask everyone for their skin color, but...
Cosmos Unleashed.
He has a giant UK flag.
It's pronounced Cosmos, right? Am I saying that right? Cosmos. I said cockmock once and then everyone made fun of me. Oh, Cosmos? Cosmos. Cosmos Unleashed.
In the middle of his room, despite him or his parents never having been to the UK. It has been...
Oh, it's Russian for cosmos. Thank you. Okay. Cosmos.
In his room for a long time, and nobody really knows why.
Saying cockmock is funnier? I think so too.
Why it's there. Dark TD. He has a bald spot because he banged his head on a glass table.
They did what?
When he was 3 years old. Skep. Skep beat Sonic Wave when they were only 12 years old. Nexel. He beat the Extreme Demon Phantasma.
Dude, when I was 12, I didn't even know what Geometry Dash was. I was too busy getting bullied at school all the time.
While in the back of a moving bus in vacation in Vietnam. Terra. Most people know Terra for getting 98% on Firework all the way back, even before Space UK beat it. They also make some cool layouts. Check them out. RG. RG was the one to dethrone N-Swish from the reign as top 1 player, and also has the best intros out of the entire top 100. Brumic. This guy can play the accordion. It was also his 18th birthday when I asked him for this fun fact.
Dude, the accordion's awesome!
Xeroxy. He was born with a giant birthmark going down his left leg. It was so purple that he had to get laser surgery multiple times to try to remove it, and it didn't work. Light. He initially wanted to start GD by...
When you were 12, GD didn't exist? I was about to be like, hey, I'm not that old. But you're right.
Making Let's Play videos. But due to the fact that his computer was too bad to run a recording program and play at the same time, he ended up just playing normally instead. After 4 years, he ended up buying a new PC and was able to start making content videos out of the hard levels he was beating, including Abyss of Darkness, Kyoki, and Acheron, among others. Rico LP. Rico LP has started at least 3 XXL
I feel like I know Rico
collabs that had to be finished by other hosts for various reasons. The levels being Zodiac, Sinister Silence, and Flame Wall. He has also beaten Zodiac, which is one of the levels he hosted. Slidgy. Ironically, as a Canadian, Slidgy had an allergy to the cold for the first 14 years of their life and almost died having a popsicle once. Wolves.
You can, okay, well, obviously the dying of the popsicle is a joke, right? But like, can you actually be allergic to cold weather? I've never heard of that, but I feel like that's actually possible because some people are like allergic to sunlight.
He beat his first extreme after only 60 hours of playtime and also got
that's crazy
when he was
you
17
can
and had to get surgery on his nuts. Crisis. He plays the electric.
I don't know. You guys in chat have access to your phones. You could literally Google it. I'm in the middle of watching a video for all of us.
Bass a lot and hopes to make a cover channel one day, so keep an eye out for that one. Xinity.
Nepesta's allergic to grass? Oh, sorry. I was about to say, dude, everyone's allergic to grass. Like regular grass. Like regular, like goes outside. If he touches it, he busts out in hives.
He does urban exploration and roof-topping, exploring abandoned buildings and climbing into construction sites. They sent me some photos they've taken while out and about, so take a look. Pokal. Pokal has the most polarizing luck in GD. Either getting extremely lucky big flukes or dying to the last.
That I feel bad for him because then he can never escape like the go touch grass jokes, and he's like, I can't, I'm allergic. Like, I'm sure that like, God, I just know how chatters and commenters are. Some of them probably are just holding on to that one joke for dear life for the rest of their existence. Like they will be in their coffin like, Nepesta actually can't touch grass because he's allergic to
click with no in between. XC. This guy is the first legit Victor Promethean, beating it on Full Detail with Shakes on. The world of me. He is 6'4" and plays basketball while managing his time with GD.
It's why he doesn't stream very much in the spring, because the allergies cause exhaustion. Honestly, I hard relate. My allergies are really bad in spring. I'm not like allergic to grass itself, but I've already talked about this on stream before. My spring allergies suck. And honestly, y'all, if you notice in some of these reacts, I'm like sniffling and stuff. Pardon, by the way. I'm sorry that sometimes my mic picks it up. Like, allergies are brutal, man. It's brutal.
Emiliano. He sometimes plays with his left hand because it's more comfortable, but plays better with his right hand. They also beat Tartarus twice, for no reason. Ceteren. This guy has beef with Abyss of Darkness. After starting it after beating Arcturus in 2022, they've since beat Sakupin Circle, Silent Clubstep, Cell Goodman, and Eyes in the Water, among many other list demons. They have since returned to Abyss of Darkness and are currently trying to finish it off, so wish them some luck. The Busy Cookie. They have the most badass poo. And also they love their dog. Here's a picture. Zeronium. He used to be number 3 in the world and has held the—
Wait, Zeronium's a top player? Oh, I thought this was just a funny guy you guys liked. Oh, now I get it.
#1 spot in Canada for over 1.5 years. Also, when he was a kid, he once ate bird poop off the ledge he was sitting on, thinking it was vanilla ice cream. And
so guys, never feel limited by someone else's ceiling. You too can be a top player.
this is me. If you made it this far, I would appreciate if you gave the video a like and subscribed. I make a lot of
Happens to the best of us
involving extreme demons, so give it a check it out. Okay. SV. SV has 1 blue eye and 1 green eye due to having heterochromia, which is a rare condition causing someone to have 2 different colored eyes, which is something only 6 in 10,000 people have. They also have a—
Dude, some anime fans are freaking clenching their fists begging for them to have gotten the heterochromic gene and they didn't.
Nicoria, which makes the pupils in their eyes different sizes. C. They were the first victor of both the longest and shortest extreme demons at the time, being Sinister Silence and Citra, and of course, they also have cats.
I have Sharingan in my left eye. Only.
They want to show. East Shark. East Shark beat Cognition, Sonic Wave, Kuzureta, Cybernetic Crescent, and Wasseretta using the right mouse button because their left mouse button had started double clicking. They describe this as their most uncomfortable experience they've had in GD. Still Solus. Still Solus is banned from Uber. The Turbani. He has submechanical—
Wait, can we...
phobia, which is the fear of fully or partially submerged man-made objects such as submarines.
Can we talk about that last one?
And grates. They also didn't know about the existence of the stat sphere when they started playing, and when they submitted their records, they
that was a jump scare.
Number 4 in Spain. Person Human. He has 11 pet birds. He also makes YouTube content about their extreme demons.
I've never had pet birds before. I feel like it's probably such a calming thing. Like, it's probably such a nice thing to just own birds. They're so gentle. I love birds.
So you should check them out. Beirut. Beirut loves expensive cars and was one of the first players to use the
tweet
SEO device for GD, calling it the fake wooting. Cryonics. Cryonics loves Soggy Cat. Hippo. He smokes weed every day and has a crush on me. Super Havicon. When he was a kid, one of his biggest fears by far were mazes for some reason. Nethermind. He's a
For some reason, though, dude, the maze fear makes sense. It's kind of, it's synonymous for some people's lives, right? Some people have the map to their own life and it feels like they're able to figure it out and navigate it well enough. I think if you're dreaming that you're stuck in a maze, you probably feel stuck in your own life and you don't know how to navigate the waters that you're in.
Varsity basketball player.
Sorry, not to psychoanalyze, but it's that, right?
And also,
it's you feel your fear is that of no direction. Your fear is lacking direction.
Shark. Hover. Hover plays GD with classical music playing to help with nerves on hard levels. Quivert. He used to get a big Lego set every Christmas and has about 2,200 euros worth of Lego cars in his room. Amza. Similar to MYS, when Amza was younger, he really liked playing with the kendama, so much so that he eventually became really good and even had been featured in some kendama compilation videos.
Oh, that's cool.
Unfortunately, he is no longer a kendama legend. Tunax. This guy hates grinding the demon list and wishes they had become a creator instead of a player, but they still have a goal of eventually getting into the top 10. Kloon. He beat his first list demon while still in elementary school at 12 years old. WizKid. WizKid has never changed their name. He made it when he was only 6 years old and stuck with it ever since. Laniakea. This guy is the most OG player in the top 100, starting in 1.0 all the way back when he was only 7 years old. Nowadays, he's enrolled in college and has started to learn programming while still finding time to play the game. Big Thunder.
Don't do it. Don't do it. The tech bubble has completely collapsed and popped. Do not learn how to be a programmer. That is the... Sorry, this is a little controversial. That profession is exploding.
He's an avid roller coaster enthusiast and his favorite—
But programming's cool. If you're doing it just to like kind of, pick it up, have a few tools under your belt for sure, but holy...
coaster is Iron Gwazi. I mean, Air Grover. He was also my 30th follower on Twitch and ate a mac and cheeseburger on April 4th. Cursed.
I'm also probably too late because this was 2 years ago. Don't do it, no!
UK college level math tutoring as a side hustle. Cobra Blitz. When Cobra Blitz was a kid, they were on Air Canada Flight 624, which landed short of the runway due to poor visibility during heavy snow. The impact with the ground caused the landing gear to separate, and the plane ended up skidding 570 meters past the runway threshold.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was completely blanked out. I was kind of still just like, man, the joke I just did was kind of funny. What the hell?
This incident injured 25 people, but luckily nobody died. Skizzle.
How do we have fun facts like interspersed with like, this guy's favorite brand of potato chips actually has a little bit of barbecue sauce on it? And that.
Skizzle was the one who found the crash trigger in Sonic Wave Infinity, which temporarily got the level unrated. Tiago. They almost choked.
Yeah, airplane accident is not a fun fact.
On the yellow container of a Kinder Surprise egg when they were around 7 years old. Snowballer. He's heavily...
Dude, freaking HR representatives in like the first like what's it called? The first town hall where they're like, okay, these are the new people. Everybody share a fun fact about yourself. This guy has them shaking in their boots.
Addicted to Made in Abyss. Doggy. His lucky day is December 19.
I was in an airplane accident.
Being the day he started Keynotes in 2019, the day he got nominated for Best YouTuber in the
I did theater in high school.
GD Awards, and the day he got his first level rated in 2020, the day he verified
All joking aside, I'm glad he's okay. Jesus.
Slaughterhouse in 2021, and also the day 2.2 came out in 2023. And who knows, maybe even the day he verifies Grief. Viper Venom. Viper Venom has a cat named Milo. Milo has 0 stars, 0 moons, 0 diamonds, 0 coins, 0 list points, and 0 crater points, so
There is always one MF who would genuinely trauma dump in those though. That's what, dude, like a lot of, and here, I'll say it again. Honestly, I don't think I've had a chance to say this in Reacts. Everybody needs to go to therapy. Even if you don't think you have any problems that could benefit from therapy, that might be true. Or you could be so cooked that you're one of those people who thinks you don't need therapy when you're probably the one who needs it the most. I've been to therapy. A lot of folks in chat have been to therapy. I think every person can benefit from therapy. Even if you're not going through something that you think is serious, go to therapy. Because if you trauma dump in an icebreaker at summer camp or at school or at a new job, it's probably your brain trying to say, I want to be able to talk about this, but I don't understand the right context to speak about it in. And I'm here to tell you, it's not when you're meeting people for the first time and socializing. It's not when you're a first-time chatter in my chat, as some people have done. It's in therapy with a licensed professional. Smile. Good luck.
I don't even know how they ended up here. Pop off. He has only cried once when beating a level, and it was when he beat Boutiti 2 on his iPad as a new hardest. Additionally, his mom wants to get good enough at GD to one day beat Codependence with him. She occasionally posts on Twitter with her progress, recently beating Cycles and X-Step, so go wish her some luck. Thunder. Thunder is the most anxious player in the top 100. Also, this is their dog Ginger. She lost her 2 front teeth by banging her head on the stairs. Trick.
Oh, no! She's gotta go to the dog dentist!
Trick sent me 6 different facts, so here's all of them. He has a top 50 speedrun in the original Super Mario
I wish he'd tell us what the trick is. Sorry, I already made that joke.
with a time of 4 minutes, 56 seconds, and 678 milliseconds. He's a diehard Detroit Pistons fan. He used to be Ascendant in Valorant, but is now hard stuck in Platinum. He beat Retention on
Dang,
an
you got
Amazon Kindle
Ascendant? Bro, I got to like the top of gold. Dude, that is like the quickest way for me to understand how someone's built. If you ever reach Ascendant in Valorant, you're just different. I'm sorry, bro. That's like, sorry. And let me be clear. That doesn't just speak to like your mechanical skill. Rising up the ranks in Valorant competitive queue is an ultimate test of sheer will, because they will just match you up with the dumbest pieces of human excrement and refuse that you will ever meet in your life and be like, okay, try and beat the other team with these people. Like, I'm more impressed by the power of people who get a high rank in competitive FPS, not because of how good they are at the game. It's at how good they are dealing with the fact that a lot of times in the game, they're going to get completely useless folks on their team, and they just endure all the same.
Fire tablet 4 years ago. He has 2 dogs and likes dogs over
He played in the Jinxie Val tournament and won. That's Aura.
cats, and he's a massive Glaive fan. Zoink. Zoink has used 4 different input.
Zoink. Oh, like Shaggy, Scooby-Doo?
Devices throughout their GD playing time, one of which being the Wooting. He's kind of the pioneer of rapid trigger. So there you have it. There's all top 100 players and a fun fact about them. I got most of these facts directly from the people.
Zinc. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, he was trying to say zinc, like the element. Right. Okay.
Otherwise. So I really appreciate everyone who responded to this. It's taken me a while to get this video out, but we finally made it. So I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new about a player you may like. And then once again, if you like this video, be sure to check out some of my other videos and whatnot, because I make a lot. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Zeronium. That was a really fun first Zeronium video. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe to Zeronium. And also let me know in the comments if there are other Zeronium videos that I should watch. Appreciate y'all. That was really fun. I liked Zeronium's vibe, and I liked all the work that he, like, this is a very high effort video, man. And having to get all this info for just freaking under 14 minutes, bro, you don't even get all the watch time that you deserve. But this is a great video. I understand. I think it's like his top most viewed video. Super fun. Yeah, shout out Zeronium. Seems like good vibes too. Also, very close to 100K subscribers on YouTube. So why don't you go and sweeten that up for him? Okay? He's about to hit that. You could be a sub 100K Zeronium subscriber. But yeah, let me know any other must-watch Zeronium videos in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye. Oh.